Yo, what's good, man? This is your boy at DFS Mastermind _ over on Twitter. Thank you for clicking on the video. Today's date is December the 30th, and I want to get to you my top picks, man. Let you know players in my player pool. Hopefully y'all had a wonderful day yesterday. Hopefully y'all got to that green line, because that is the goal. Myself personally, I end up overthinking my lineup, man. I had some value come out, and I really just wanted to squeeze in value. Tyreek Black was a must play as soon as I got the news Nene was resting, and from there I kind of just took out a few pieces and end up reconstructing my lineup to players that I didn't even want, man. Players that I didn't have on my radar all day wound up in my lineup. I end up doing a Washington and Houston stack, and that cost me, man. I had Boogie Cousins, was very high on him all day, but when it came down to it, you tinkering, you going back and forth, I ended up with James Harden in my lineup, and it did not go well, man. Very bad night, but I'm in bounce back mode once again, man. This is terrible. But we finna get it today. I'm going to go ahead and let you know everybody in my player pool, starting off with Dame Dollar. Now, if we get news that Dame Dollar is back, no minutes restriction, going up against Atlanta, I really love him. 8,700, I think he has no problem hitting his value. Atlanta versus point guards DVP, they're 20th right now, so I think we can really take advantage of that with a little Dame Dollar. But we have to pay attention to the news, man, because if he's on a minutes limit, no sir, we're gonna completely fade, man. We don't want limited players. We don't want upside cap, man. That's what I'm trying to say. So I'm gonna go ahead and go down to my favorite play, and then I'm gonna get you one more guy. Ricky Rubio will be my favorite play as far as point guards. I think we can take advantage of this matchup. And not only the matchup, I just think we could really take advantage of his price tag, man. Ricky Rubio is way too cheap, man. For everything that he can do on the basketball court, I think he's way too cheap. He's a starting guard. He's going to see his 30 minutes going up against Cleveland. It should be a nice battle, at least at the beginning. So he will see the important minutes. The guy rebounds. He steals the ball. He assists the ball. The biggest problem with Rubio comes with his scoring, man, but I think he could take advantage of Jose Calderon defense, a little J.R. Smizzle defense. I think he'll be in a very nice spot. That's the guy I really want to recommend, Ricky Rubio, man. Now, if we get news that Dame Dollar's not playing, or if Dame Dollar is limited, I'm going right to Tyler Johnson. I know he let me down yesterday. That's my bad on that, but it happens, man. Players have bad games. I think he definitely has a bounce back spot waiting in his pocket, man. Going up against Orlando, it should be a fast-paced game. We know Orlando really struggles guarding anybody, man. They really suck at defense. It's why they're losing so much. So I think we can take advantage of this spot with Tyler Johnson. Not only will he start at the 2 guard, but he will play the backup point minutes. So I'm definitely looking at Tyler Johnson, and that's it for point guard. Those are the 3 guys I'm really interested in. I want to do honorable mentions, but if I do that, the video will be long. I'll be talking about other guys. So I'm really focusing my lineups around those 3, and that's what I'm going to give you. Moving on to shooting guard, here at the top, I'm skipping everybody, man. We're going right down to 6,300 with Gary Harris, man. He and Will Barton will be my 2 starting shooting guards, man. I'm telling you, 100%, nothing will change this. Going up against Philly, we know Philly really struggles on defense. I think we could take advantage, man. I really love both of these guys. I think they have a very solid price point, and that's what I'm willing to pay for, man. When we get up to Klay Thompson, I think it's a tough matchup. Donovan Mitchell, he could show some upside. A little too expensive for me. Tyreek Evans is getting up there. He's too expensive. So I'm going to go right down to the sweet spot and get 2 players in a fast-paced game that I really, really like. So those are the 2 guys I'm building around. Honorable mention, I got D-Wade for you, man. I think he's in a very solid spot, as well as J.J. Redick, man. If you're doing a little game stack, I think we can get a little Redick action going. But I'm going to move it on to small forward. At the top, I'm fading both of those big dogs. I'm going to go right back to Kawhi Leonard. He owes me money. He wound up not playing a few games ago, and that just blew my whole lineup, man. I had 100% exposure. Tonight will be the same situation for me. I'm going to go 100% on Kawhi Leonard. I think he finally sees 30 minutes, man. We can get Kawhi while he's cheap like this, sneaking in 30 minutes. I think it's a wonderful situation. We know Rudy Gay will be out for at least 2 weeks, I believe. So I think they'll ask him to play a few more minutes, man. I think he's getting back healthy. He's getting in the groove of things. Last game he played, he scored 22 real points. So I look for him to pick up the peripheral stats and have a good game versus Detroit. So I want to go ahead and lock him in. Other players that I'm looking at, I like Prince in this situation. I like Wilson Chandler in this situation. I may have to wound up getting off Chandler just because I have so many Denver players that I like. We'll see how it goes. And then last but not least is going to be Kyle Anderson. With no Rudy Gay, he will have to play more minutes. He'll be backing up Kawhi. I think it is a very decent spot for him. So that's going to do it for my small forwards. We're going to push it on the power forward. At the top, AD, man. If you can fit him in, fit him in. I think he's in a good spot. Going up against Porzingis defense. But my top power forward will be Ben Simmons. I'm telling y'all, man, I'm really on this Philly and Denver game. I love it. I think it's a really good situation. So I'm going to go ahead and lock in Ben Simmons. He is definitely at the top. So I got AD for you. Not sure how my lineup construction is going to work. It's still a little early, man. I'm still trying to figure this part of my lineup out. But I like AD. I love Ben Simmons. We're going to go on down. I like Favors in this spot. I like Trey Lyles. And I also think you can choose between Collins and Ilyasova. I probably wouldn't run both of them out there, man, but I think they're in fine spots as well. Aminu, and then last but not least, a guy that I will have in my lineup. It's going to be Booker, man. And this is the hard part because I really want to play Booker. And he can be like my contrarian play in my lineup. I know he'll be a little lower owned because people will go after the Amir Johnsons and the Rashard Holmes, they're in good spots as well. But I think Booker can be that spark plug off the bench and wound up going for like 30 points, man. I really like him tonight. I want to squeeze him in, but the problem is I love AD as well. So those are my 3 top power forwards: AD, Ben Simmons, and Booker. Not sure who I'm going to get yet, but I just wanted to put that out there. And I had a few honorable mentions. I think power forward is pretty deep tonight. Moving on to center, my top centers is going to be Boogie Cousins, of course. I think he's in a really good spot. I love Jokic. I think he's in a wonderful spot. Right now, I'm leaning towards Jokic, but I feel like I have to get either Boogie or AD in my lineup, man. I think it's a must. I think that game stays a little bit competitive. And I think both of those guys have really good matchups. And the New York guys have good matchups as well. So I wouldn't be shy to look at Porzingis or Cantor. But one thing I can say, Cantor, he can't deal with Boogie Cousins, man. He's going to have a long night. I think we see a lot of Cal O'Quinn in the situation because Cantor will struggle. I think he gets torched all night. But yeah, I love Jokic. I think he's in a very solid spot. I love Nurkic. I want to take a look at him. And then last but not least, Rashard Holmes, man. I think he's decent with no Embiid. He will see extended runs. So I think we can look at all of those guys. I want to be careful who I kind of recommend in this spot because I'm not 100% sure. But what I did, I gave you the players that are in my player pool, man. Those are the guys I'll be choosing from. Hopefully y'all found this video helpful. Do me a favor, man. If you like the video, I want to say thank you to all my subscribers. I appreciate y'all more than y'all know. Y'all helping me build my brand, man. I'm almost at 400 subs. And that's just crazy, man. That's mind-blowing. I'm going to keep putting out these videos if y'all keep watching. Thank you. I want y'all to bless up. Most importantly, get to that green line, man. Let's cash out.